Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for Agree to Disagree. You know what I'm saying to people? We're here live Saturday night. And we're going to be talking about today's action, man. A lot to unpack, a lot to talk about. And with me today, we got man like Judge Mo in the building. Judge Mo, how are you, brother? How are you? You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute, my brother.
What a day of football. What a day of football.
Yes.
I saw your reaction to the Nunes goal.
Ah, please. Please, man. Please.
Man almost
Oh,
lost
God.
that, bro.
It's peak. It's peak. I can't lie to you, man. But big up to Judge Mo. You get me? Make sure you follow his channel. He's going to be live straight after this as well. We've got man like Guni. Not happy today. Guni. Pochettino, we'll talk about him. I know I'm going to see a rant coming soon. So before that, are you all good? Is everything blessed, first and foremost?
Everything outside the game we call football is great. But when am I ever happy when it comes to football? But like you said, you're about to hear it from me. And you know what? On the very rare occasion, I've actually uploaded some videos as well. So definitely people make sure you go to the channel afterwards and you see my full elaborate thoughts on this situation. But fam, anyway, wait and see. Tired of these frauds, every single one of them.
Come on. And we got Hamza, man, Davey on the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while, but we had to get you on, man. Hamza, how are you, brother? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm doing very well, man. A privilege to be here, man. Because I'm always watching you guys. I love it. I said to Staffy, whenever I get ready to go to work, like 7 in the morning, I'm lazy. I'll play you guys in the background. You're the first, and I'm loving it, man. And I'm going to work a bit motivated. And big up everyone, man. Big up everyone here.
Come on, man. Big up to everyone here, man. Make sure you lock in. But listen, we can only start on the Liverpool game, man. Did they get lucky? You know what I'm saying to you? It was meant to be 98 minutes. It became 98 plus. I start with you, Hamza, man. What's going on here, man? Listen, Nottingham Forest had chances. There was a penalty shout. There was mad things going on, man. Obviously, you're a City fan. You're in the title race. How did you feel, Hamza, man, when you seen Nunes' head? Or like, what was your reaction, bro?
I just broke down. I couldn't believe it, man. I I just can't believe it was like 8 minutes being added every single time when they're drawing or losing. They would add mad like minutes, 8, 9 minutes, and they even I was like, the commentator said, "Oh, surely this is the last kick of the game." That's before the corner. The guy's going for a corner. I'm thinking, okay, fine. 98. I'm looking at the time, 98-29. I'm thinking, surely blow the thing. And then Hudson-Odoi. Why would you do that, Saeed? Why would you?
Bro.
Like, I'm playing in football and someone does that dribbles from the box, and you're thinking, why? How many times we've seen that? Like they're so lucky. And the referee just gives them that extra time just to allow Liverpool that chance. They were so lucky, man. I was so upset. I was like, I looked at the Brentford Chelsea, 3 minutes. Newcastle, 3 minutes. Liverpool, 8 minutes. I was thinking, this is a joke. Every single game Liverpool are playing, they get given additional minutes. People complaining about Fergie getting extra minutes. Fergie never used to get 8-10 minutes. These guys are getting
never.
Average. If you look at the average, minimum, they never get 3 minutes. Always 6, 7, unless they've won 2-3-0. Then they get 2-3 minutes. Just blow the whistle. Let them give them the points. So I was upset. I can't believe it. The Premier League wants them to win. You know that. Everyone knows.
Yeah, of course. The Klopp ending. It's a Klopp ending, man. This is do it for Klopp. You know what I mean? This is what they want, man. You know what I mean? They want. Even the Nottingham Forest owner. Did you see him? He came out and started nearly fighting, man.
Yeah, I saw
Did you see that, guys? Nottingham Forest owner. He came out. Yeah. Let me see if I can get the picture. But bro, even man was like, "Yo, this is a disgrace. This is a disgrace, man." You know what I'm trying to say?
He had the right to be angry. He had the right to be. 98 minutes is 98 minutes, not 98.50. And I just thought, this is just giving up. And the guy was angry. I saw them, and he had the right. But what they're gonna do? They're gonna punish Nottingham Forest for that.
Yep, there we go. Here he is. Man came out of his seat, bro. He came out of his seat, man. He was like, "This is a disgrace, a national disgrace, man." You know what I'm saying to you? But yeah, man. Big up to the super chat here. If Ange was never in the league, then maybe Poch propaganda would make sense. But you can't watch Spurs and Chelsea games and not see the clear difference. We're gonna get onto that, man. Big up to Blaze. Mo, what do you think, man? There's a lot of violence in the chat. They think we're, you know what I mean, we're salty about it. But come on, as a neutral, come on, man. What's going on?
Scared. Hamza is scared. You're shivering, bro. Hamza, you're scared, bro. You're shivering, bro. Literally.
I just want justice.
What is wrong with you, bro? Man up. Man up. Why are you scared? Why do you have this look on your face? You're scared of Liverpool, bro. 98th minute, they gave them like 40 seconds. There was a lot of stoppages at that time. Come on, don't do this, bro.
But we've seen that more before.
Listen, bro. Listen, Hamza. We've seen 8 minutes. We've seen 9 minutes in the league. This is not Fergie time. This is not the football in 2-3 years ago. They literally said in the beginning of the season, we're going to give every minute. Liverpool fought for it. Do they deserve the win or not? That's for a different story. But to cry about the injury time, Hamza, it has been. We have seen 11 minutes in the league before. We have seen 9 minutes. Come on.
I don't get that.
You're bigger than this. You're smarter than this. You're scared. I think this is what you are, bro. You're really scared of them.
I'm not scared.
Because the kids, listen, Liverpool, but Nottingham Forest, a lot of blocks. Like Liverpool, they might have not deserved the win fully. They weren't convincing, but they have a lot of injuries. The talisman is injured. You would not have said the same if it was Man City stealing the win at the end. You didn't say the same about Arsenal. Come on, Hamza, you're scared, bro. I can see it. Look at the smile. Why are you scared, bro?
I got given 3 minutes additional when I was drawing 1-1. And then it blew. And luckily we won. Newcastle played Liverpool last season. Remember, it was 6 minutes added. They played to 99. It was allowed 6 minutes, but they played to 99 and they won it on the 98, 50, whatever it is. That's what we're saying more, man.
Arsenal won against Luton, I think, in the 97th minute as well, 97th minute, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, 40 seconds more isn't like, he didn't score in like the 101st minute. Come on, it's just 40 seconds. You can tell there was time wasting. Morgan Gibbs-White got a yellow for time wasting. That means he wasted time. The referee added that. That's in the injury time. But listen, to be honest with you, I'm a neutral. I don't want Man City to win the league, but I'm a neutral. But listen, Liverpool, this win for Liverpool with
Massive.
these kids playing is massive before the Europa League and before the Man City game next week. This is a great win for Liverpool. And it looks like the difference is everybody's playing for him, for Jurgen Klopp. Everybody's playing for him. They're dying for him, bro, on the pitch. They're flying for tackles, bro. Did you see the difference? Just one thing. Did you see Gomez diving into the tackle versus Maguire against Fulham last week? Maguire didn't want to take the yellow. Gomez didn't care. He's like, I'm taking it. I'm taking this guy out. Yes, Hudson-Odoi dribbled him, but you see the difference. These guys are playing for the manager, bro. And you have to respect it. You have to respect it. Listen, nobody knew who's this kid. Oh, come on.
No, you know what? When you actually look at their lineup, though, you know what I mean? They had Gomez in central midfield.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They still had they didn't really have their kind of first teamers in there. Obviously, Nunes came on, clutch, etc., etc. But I can't lie to you, man. They're becoming inevitable.
Yes.
Liverpool, man. That you know what? You know what, Hamza? Whether you like it or not, I'm a United fan. But now this season, they're getting clutch goals, man. It feels like when we were going for titles, you get these late winners, and you don't care how you played, but you get them late winners, and it just relief. And as much as I hate Liverpool, bro, like Darwin Nunes came in, and fuck, like I can't do. What can I do? What can I do now? I'm just like, bro, it is what it is. City now have to respond tomorrow. Arsenal, I feel like the one who is hurting the most tonight is Arsenal fans because they are not where City have been there. Arsenal fans have never been here. Okay, last season they kind of bottled it, but I'm talking about last minute winners, etc., etc. They must have feel like, man, could have got that, man. 2 points dropped. And I think they would have felt gutted the most. Man City have been here the most times, man. But Arsenal fans, you can tell today on social media, they were gutted, man. They were like, damn. You know what I'm trying to say? So
you're right. Our City fans will listen, it hurts us, but we've got the character of taking it all the way to the end. Like, we've got the character, we've done it before. Liverpool, in fact, was scared. If they drop points, they're scared of us than Arsenal. But Arsenal, they know they don't trust their team. They don't trust their team. They know it will come to a moment around March, April, they might falter. So they were desperate for this because after spending all that money, they need to win that league. There's more pressure on them to win that league. How can Liverpool, with youngsters, win the league in front of them when they spent £700 million? When Bradley, Bobby Clark, or all these Liverpool youngsters, Dan. To me, they're not going to laugh at me because they're going to say, this guy's got a treble. He's won 3 in a row. We've got nothing on this guy. But they will see Arsenal and say, you spent 700 million and our young boys are winning games and they've won the league title before you did when you've waited for 20 years. So you're right. Arsenal fans are brewing today. I spoke to a lot of Arsenal fans. They're upset because they are desperate for this league title this season. And they want to win it when Klopp and Pep is there. They're there. They believe that if Pep and Klopp leave, obviously Arteta win the league means nothing big because he has to win it when these two are there. And they're afraid if it doesn't happen, they'll be criticized.
Before I bring Guni in, I got a couple of super chats to hear. Forest, 2 players booked for time wasting their goalkeeper down for injury for 5 minutes. Please don't waffle. Big up Tiang Yang says, Guni, sorry, but your body language is funny. Poch getting sacked tomorrow, hold tight. Hansi Flick might just walk over to Stamford Bridge. 2 Forest cards for wasting time after extra time. How about pen by Gomez? EPL is rigged. Tiang Yang says, Liverpool are media darlings. The notion of Liverpool, of Klopp kids when their most expensive players are winning them the game with goals. Obviously, Nunes today. Everyone, including Hudson-Odoi, in a 1 year I'll play for Klopp, says Desert Citizen. That's a wild claim. Guni, would you take Unai Emery at Chelsea? Today he won today as well. So, yeah, he definitely would. Not sustainable, not convincing. Wonder what's next. Guni, chat to me like, obviously, I know you man, you had your loss and whatnot, but what do you reckon, man? Liverpool, is it? Look, I don't get this idea though that this form is not sustainable. Like, listen, when you're winning and you haven't got your fully squad here yet, and like I said to you, you're in a tighter race as well, more than ever, bro, I can't lie to you. You're just gonna enjoy the wins, bro. I can't lie. For me personally, if you're going for the league as well.
No, 100%. Like you don't really care how it comes. You don't care if how scrappy it looks, as long as you get it over the line. Because what everyone's going to remember at the end of that season is your armpits in there with the title.
Yeah.
That's what people are going to remember. That's what the fans are going to remember. Yeah, the road to it, obviously, as you're going through it, it's nerve wracking. But once you're done and you've crossed that line, that's really all that matters. In terms of the game for today, obviously, I had to watch my shit show of a team play, so I couldn't really catch what was going on with Liverpool, and I can't really comment on the extra time. You know, the extra 8-9 minutes, however much was given, because I don't know what was going on through the run of play. But yeah, man, Liverpool look like they're there to stay, and I'll be honest with you, yeah. And Hamza, you're gonna agree with me on this one. I don't want to see Arsenal win the league ever. I'd rather not see Liverpool win it. I'd rather out of those three teams, I'd prefer it to be Manchester City because it will be the least painful compared to the other two. I can't lie.
That's crazy.
I
That's
disagree with
crazy.
you. I
But
disagree with you, Guni. I completely disagree.
okay.
What do you mean? Fuck Arsenal and Liverpool
I'll tell you
fans.
the difference. I'm looking at from outside. You support the London club, so you don't want Arsenal to win.
No, what for? Absolutely not. That would be a
Why?
catastrophe.
Why don't you want? Why
I can't
don't you want
stand it.
Arsenal to
Listen,
win it?
not all of them, but I can't stand their fan base, bro.
Yeah.
I cannot stand them. I cannot stand the delusion that lives in that fan base. I can't do it, bro. Yeah, I can't, not Arsenal. And on top of that as well, yeah, I went to school in North London when Arsenal were actually a good team, when they had their Henrys, their Perez's, their Lundbergs, and all these guys. So could you imagine the amount of abuse that I used to go through going to secondary school and all them times there when Arsenal were actually winning? No, man, this is a lifelong hate. I don't care how good they are. I'll always hate on Arsenal. Yeah, take that as you will. I cannot stand them.
Looking from outside, I think the best thing is for Arsenal to win it.
Nope.
To be honest.
Nope.
I know.
Yeah, I agree.
Looking from outside, that's
a very, very good decision. Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Come on, man. He wants to see Man City win it again. He wants to see Liverpool win it again. Liverpool will be unbearable. This is what I'm saying.
But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Liverpool winning it. To be honest, it's just it's a fairy tale story with all the injuries and the kids. I wouldn't mind. The only team that I don't want to win is Man City.
Why?
It's gonna turn into a farmer. I hate dominance unless it's for my team.
But they've dominated already 3 in a row.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you the difference. If Klopp wins it, this era might be remembered as the Klopp versus Pep era because it's going to be 2 versus 5.
No,
it's going to be 2 versus 5. I'm going to tell you, 2 versus 5 is more. It's not better than era, 6 versus 1, right? For Arsenal to win it, I actually think it's gonna elevate the. To be honest with you, look from outside, Arsenal winning it will elevate the Premier League more. Even though the fan base might be sometimes, some of them are insufferable, but looking from outside, you have 3 teams win it: Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal in the same era. I think that's better than having 2 teams only. Just looking from outside, you know what I mean? Man City win it definitely makes the Premier League less interesting, way less interesting, especially with Liverpool leaving, with Jurgen Klopp leaving, because people will say, okay, Man City will win 5 then. That will turn it into a farmers league. Who's going to challenge Pep then? He's going to get stronger and stronger, and it's just going to look into a farmers league. People are going to compare this to the Bundesliga. And looking from outside, I enjoy every game of the Premier League. I don't want that. I want it more exciting.
5-2 is a battering, no matter what. To win 5.
Not like 6-1, Hamza. Not like 6-1. Remember, he won a Champions League as well. That adds to his time at Liverpool. Yeah, he went to 3 finals. He won a Champions League. You know what I mean? Him winning 2 league titles from Pep and 1 Champions League will at least make it a conversation. I'm not saying it's going to be this versus that, but to be honest, it's going to be a conversation. People will say he challenged him 2 times, lost it by 1 point twice, but won 2 league titles is different. I think looking from outside, and like Liverpool or Arsenal win it is better than Man City for sure.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But my thing as well is Darwin Núñez, man. What a season he's having. I know. Listen, we can banter him. We can say whatever, but how many goals now has he got, Darwin Núñez, this season? Let me just check it right now. Let me check the stats right now. He has got 25 games, 10 goals, 7 assists. He's got 3 assists in the EFL Cup, 1 goal in the FL Cup. Europa League, he's got 2. So what has he got? How many goals? He's got 10, 11, 13. Jeez, man. 13 goals. And how many assists? 10, 13, 14 assists. That's crazy, man. Darwin Nunes. Listen, I don't rate him that much, yeah, but I've got to give him the credit though. This guy's becoming clutch this season for Liverpool. Like, let's be honest, like he is becoming clutch this season. So fair play to him, Mo. You get me? You got to give him his credit, right?
I don't like him. I'm like you. I don't like. He's aesthetically not great. He makes wrong decisions. However, you got to give him credit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He won the 3 points today. He won the 3 points today off the bench. He's still not 100% fit. They said otherwise they would have started him today. And then him winning the game. I have to give him credit. I still don't think he's the top player, but he's developing 100%. And this guy as well. Come on, this guy.
Oh man, what a signing! What a signing, man. Listen, for what 35 million? Crazy, man.
Let's put it cross in the 99th minute, bro. It's not easy. Weak foot, putting it on the dot to Darwin. He had to just touch it. To be honest, he's as well. He's actually, I think, in my opinion, if he continues like this towards the end of the season, he's contender to the best signing of the season, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. Imagine him winning the title with them. Well, because he was so awkward at the beginning in that DM role. Everybody said you're too slow to play a DM. Now he's moved up a little bit on the pitch. I think he's becoming one of the favorite players for Jurgen Klopp, for the fans. 35 million plus 5 bonuses. You cannot argue with this.
I think you're right. You're right. He's been for 35 million. He was a steal.
Yeah.
For Liverpool, 35 million. You don't get signings like, but it was a release clause, and I think
not the point. They're the one who beat everybody to him. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not about a release clause or not a release clause. They just beat everybody to him. Fair to them.
Yep. Facts. 100%, man. 100%. But that was a big win. Like I said to you, now keeps their lead at the top. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Nottingham Forest had many chances. Elanga, Hudson-Odoi, but they got away with it now. That's still 2 losses this season for Liverpool. 63 points. Man City play tomorrow. Arsenal play on Monday. Both teams, listen, as much as it hurts me, they're going to win. But that's why it was so key for Liverpool to win today, bro. To absolutely win today. So fair play to Liverpool, man. And big up to Oscar says, up the lucky jammy scouts, hold that Hamza. Let's move on. Let's move on. Chelsea. Boy. Pochettino. Brother, got away with it today. Got away with it today, mate. Brentford on another day should have won that. Reguilon hit the post. They had chances galore. Bro, you lot. Where you lot in the league now? Let me check. 11th.
From 11th to 11th.
11th. Well, okay, yeah. 11th to 11th. Luckily, Fulham are closing up to you. Fulham. This is why I said to you lot, man, make sure you get hold of West London. Matisse, you talking to me about Man City. I told you to get hold of West London. And if you lot, don't get ahead of Fulham again for the second season, it's gone for you lot, man. It's over. Pochettino, talk to me. Guni, what are you saying?
Pochettino didn't get away with nothing because today felt like a loss. Brentford in their last 12 games have lost 7 of them. Brentford are fighting for their lives in the Premier League. And I said on Dan Potts' stream yesterday, right? I have no confidence that Chelsea are going to go there and get a win. I'd be even a draw. Pochettino, I'm sick and tired of this guy. I've been saying for the longest, this guy is he's useless. He's a shambles. But the biggest thing about this is, and this is the worst thing about it, he is the smallest of the problems. Yes, he is the big problem, but he's the smallest of the problems. How many times am I going to come on your channel and say this, Saeed? This squad is not good enough. This squad is horrific. And I'm being gaslighted on social media to be told, oh, no, it's the manager. Once you change the manager, everything is going to go back to normal and you should be heading up the table. Well, excuse me. I've got something to tell you. Jurgen Klopp, Pep, Hansi Flick, Any one of those top managers, I'm telling you right now, they're not getting top 4 with this crop of players. Do you know why they're not getting top 4 with these players? Because they're shit. Because they are absolutely dog shit. There's only 5 players in this squad that I would keep. I keep saying this week after week. Yeah. People tell me they're young. They haven't played together for long enough. There's one key recipe that is missing in this argument. Do they have the ability? Have they shown you the ability that there will ever be of this standard where they'll be up there competing with the best? Absolutely not. They haven't. Their CVs don't tell me this. Their performance haven't told me this. At least with young players, like I've seen Ian Robben, even your Joe Coles, your John Terrys, all of these guys. When these guys were teenagers or just over the age of being teenagers, we saw glimpses of them knowing for a fact in 3-4 years, these players are going to be top class. They're going to be absolutely top class. Which one of these players have you seen that is even talking on this level? Waving Nudge is asking me which players are not good enough. It's easier to go through the players that, for me, have a chance later on to be in a competing kind of team. Because there's so many players that are not good enough. These are the players I would give chances to. Not even saying that they've proved to me beyond the shadow of a doubt that they are good enough to play for this club. Malo Gusto, I'm definitely giving a chance. I think
yeah, proper.
In him.
Big up to him.
You know what I mean? Petrovic, for me, is a backup goalkeeper. As well as he's played, you never ever compromise your goalkeeper if you want to be any kind of serious team. All the top teams in the world that have won serial trophies have always had a world-class goalkeeper. Chelsea are no different. We've done it with Courtois, we've done it with Peter Cech, and the one season Mendy was top level, we've done it with him. There's no coincidence there amongst other teams. So I've mentioned Petrovic as a backup. I've mentioned Gusto. Who else? Caicedo, I see there's a player in there, but he's not still performed to the standards for me to inevitably say this guy definitely is it. But keep up with the performances. You are getting better. Enzo, for me, I'm rapidly losing patience with this guy. £105 million for what? To see 5 good performances once every blue moon.
Sideways football.
To see once a good performance once every blue moon doesn't really cut it for me. But I'm gonna give him till the end of the season to show me something else. If he doesn't, I'm going to want him on the chopping board as well. Cole Palmer, for me, good enough to stay. Now, in the case of Nkunku and Lavia, I haven't seen them play long enough. I want to see them have a run of games at Chelsea Football Club to see whether they're good enough to stay. But you see, everybody else that I didn't mention, you can go. Absolutely, you can go. Definitely. We're in a point where we've spent £1 billion. £1 billion. And at this point, we still need an overhaul in the squad. We were told by the owners when they bought the club, we're going to be going for the elite youngsters in football to be building something special. Is that right? Jude Bellingham, he's over at flipping Real Madrid. I know he would have still picked Real Madrid, but did we even go for the guy? No, we didn't. We didn't even try. Who else? Musiala is over there in Bayern Munich. Ironically, this is a Cobham kid. He's still over there. Are we going to go through him and try and bring him home? Let's see. Conor Gallagher's still not being given a new contract. I'm very happy that that's the case. Could it be because we're going to try and go for this guy? But can I blame him if he doesn't pick us? We're in a rut. We're in an absolute rut. Completely. I'm being told, give people like Nicholas Jackson time. Did you see him today outside of the goal? Who saw this guy's performance today outside of the bullet header, which was a very good header, by the way? But who saw the rest of this guy's performance?
Smelly performance. Yeah. His touch is awful. Touch is awful.
Can't retain possession to save his life. Raheem Sterling is meant to be one of the seniors in the club that has been there, done it, and won every other trophy except the Champions League. Stinky performances from this guy. Get out of my club. Ben Chilwell, finished. Don't even get me started on this guy. I think the injuries killed him. I appreciate him for what he's done at the club, but the injuries have absolutely battered him. But today is another embarrassment. To say that we came away lightly with 2-2, I'm not accepting that, Saeed. I'm not accepting that from a club that's lost 7 in 12. I'm not accepting the fact that we're getting buoyed in West London when we were the kings of London.
Yep.
What kind of shit is this? I have to come on every show. I have to rant. I've got to do this. I don't like doing this. I don't like talking down about my club. Trust me, people. I don't do this for the clout. You lot know that I've taken months away from my channel to stop ranting, to stop doing all of this kind of stuff. And when I do decide to come back, guess what? Nothing's changed. but I'm not surprised. Axel Disasi, do you know what they said about this guy? These fucking criminals. They said this guy's the Black John Terry. They told me that this guy is a melanated John Terry. Dr. Umar Johnson John Terry, they said. Because he had one good performance against Manchester City, and it was enough for them to just bend over and flick their ass cheeks for this guy. He is rubbish. Terrible. And we're talking defenders of all positions that we've had in the history of Chelsea Football Club. That's the one position where we have had some of the best we've ever seen. John Terry, bruv. Carvalho, bro. Ashley Cole. These elite names there, and we're talking about Axel Disasi being good enough for Chelsea. Where are your standards, Chelsea fans? You lot need to wake up. Just because they put on the blue shirt, I understand that there's tribalism that goes with it, but just because they put on the blue shirt, tell it as it is. They're not good enough. They're never going to be good enough. They've never shown you that they're going to be able to compete at the highest level. They've not shown you that. So why are we going to persist with this rubbish? And just to finish, and just to add on to that point, the culprits for this are definitely the owners and this recruitment team. They have to go. They cannot be allowed to make any more decisions for Chelsea Football Club. They cannot be overseeing the hiring of a new manager if Poch gets fired, and they cannot sign one more player. Absolutely not. I do not trust them. What have they shown me that they've gotten right? Out of the amount of transfers that they've made, they've probably got one or two of them right. Why are we going to continue to persist with this shit? If we don't change and make a wholesale change at Chelsea Football Club, as my friend Darko said, in a few seasons, we might not even be in the Premier League. And to those of you that are saying to me, this is going too far, this is going way too far. No, I've seen it happen to Leeds. I've seen it happen to other big clubs as well. You are never too big to get relegated. In a league like the Premier League, where things move fast and you can fall away very quickly, don't ever take that shit lightly. Done.
Wow, Rant. What a rant, man. Listen, if that don't deserve a like, 1.6K of views, got to witness that, hit the like button right now, man. Because that is what you call passionate rant. Someone that cares about their football club. Someone that isn't accepting mediocrity. Someone that isn't accepting that, you know, a manager needs time when he's getting it persistently wrong. Yo, man, listen, guys. I'll start with you, Mo, man. Like, there's problems there, man. I was watching him today and I was like, yo, what's going on? They're just playing for the motions. The substitutions are awful. No impact. It's just, bro, it's not great, man. It's not great over there. It's not.
The abandon. So I was defending Pochettino in the beginning of the season because he had a style of play, and stats show that, eye tests show that. They used to have possession. They used to complete a lot of passes. And they had a problem with scoring goals. I think lately in the last, and I said that Chelsea looked better than Man United on the pitch. In the last 10, 12 games, Pochettino completely abandoned any style of play. Every game is random. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if he's going to have possession or he's going to play transition football, or is he going to play counter-attack, is he going to defend. Today he played 3 in the back, for example, right? He completely is choosing, let's try to get a result. The difference between him and Ten Hag is that at least Ten Hag is getting some results. This guy doesn't have a style of play and doesn't have results. Nope. 26 games in, you're sitting 11th. And I said that after 20th game. I said 18 games in, if you call yourself a big club, I said, yes, you have a style of play, you should be sacked if you're sitting bottom half of the table. No context, no players, no recruitment, no owners. You are a coach of a big club. You sit 11th, bottom half of the table, more than half the season, you should get sacked. It doesn't matter if it's a caretaker, it doesn't matter who comes in. Today, Brentford looked better. I was watching the 3 games. Brentford looked absolutely better than them.
It's a team that's lost 7 in a row. Yeah. 7 in a row.
And I'm going to just highlight a couple of things. Number one, please. Levi Colwell. Yes, we'll come to Enzo and Caicedo. Levi Colwell. The reason why I want to highlight Levi Colwell is that people want to, sometimes you want to say, oh, he's a world-class defender, he's this and that, he's Van de Ven, he's Gabriel. The guy is a kid, played 1 season under the Zerbi in a very good system. Comes to Liverpool, everybody's expecting John Terry Carvalho performances from the kid. He played left back, failed. Played center back, has a good game, yes, and a bad game after. A lot of pressure on the kid. They're looking at Disasi to lead. He's not a leader in the Premier League. Pochettino is putting players left and right. He played 3 in the back today. And I think, to be honest, what are Chelsea going to lose if they sack Pochettino? Nothing. Just sack the guy. Just sack him. Maybe he's not the problem. Just sack the guy. What is going to happen? Are you going to go from 11th to 10th, 11th to 12th? Who cares? Levi Colwell today, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Malo Gusto. People are going to say they aren't good enough. Yes, they are not good enough. They are, but they aren't 11th. I'm going to say that. Pochettino is trying to put a system together in the beginning of the season. Completely abandoned everything. Everything. On Stamford Bridge, away from Stamford Bridge. I think, to be honest, I think Guni is right. He's not the main problem. But again, I'm going to look at the coach. He has to be sacked.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him to stay at the club. What is he going to achieve this season? The cup is gone. Is he going to win the other cup? I doubt it. I doubt that he's going to win the other cup.
He's a serial loser, man. You know what I mean? But I want to address Enzo Fernandez, man. I'm sorry, man. This idea that a guy can get hooked off here and nobody can talk about it, it's ridiculous, man. Again, sideways passing, not much impact in the game. Didn't really do much in the game. Just drifted away. Like, listen, I don't want to single-handedly look at him, but he, for me, needs to perform better. You know? And then he's sulking when he comes off the pitch. Why are you sulking for? Why are you pissed off? Okay, you may be pissed off with your own performance, but bro, like, you need to perform on the football pitch. And again, went missing. You know? Disasi. What? There's a reason why we still call him Axel Disaster. This is the reason why. You know? Like, this brother is always getting caught up in some situation here. So, I don't know, man. I think Chelsea are in big problems. Yeah, man. Hamza,
Bro,
man.
they told me Enzo Fernandez is one of the best midfielders in the league. I swear. They told me he'll get into every team. He'll start in every team. I didn't see it. And I don't see it, bro. How did you watch it? Like, what the... He's not quick. Defensively I said it. To play in the Premier League as a midfielder, you at least have to have any defensive attributes. Zilch. Zero, bro. He can pass the ball around, can spray some passes here and there. The guy in the it's zilch defensive attributes.
Even his passing is overrated. Yeah,
really? That bad?
He'll create opportunities here and there. I'm not saying that he wouldn't.
Yeah, he did in the first half, to be fair. But second half, he drifted away. I thought first half he was good, but second half, I feel like he drifted away.
Let's be honest.
He drifts away.
Let me ask all three of you. For 105 million pounds, have you seen, is that passing to the standard that you'd expect it to be on a consistent basis?
25, 30.
Nope.
25, 30 million. 40 million max because of the age and the World Cup.
It was a panic buy. It was a panic buy. Like, we were interested in this guy, and he only played 10 games for Benfica. They bought him for 10 million. 3 months later, they're selling a guy for 100 something million. What has he done to get that 100? Like, they must have been laughing. Like, we've just bought this guy 12 weeks ago for 10 million, and we're selling him for 105 and 110 million. It's a joke. I think it goes back to not Pochettino. Even if it's Pochettino, who recruited Pochettino side? Pochettino used to manage their rivals, Tottenham. It's like, imagine Liverpool came to get Solskjaer, or you guys went for Kenny Dalglish. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. They went to Tottenham ex-manager. And that's when I knew there's something called respect. These owners, when they came to their football club, they did not do much research. And I'll give you an example. Structure is key. When Roman came in, I'll never forget this. Peter Kenyon was the CEO of United.
Best signing he ever made.
January, before Kenyon came in, before Roman signed, January, United were meant, Ferguson flew to Eindhoven to see what Ian Robins do, which failed. Yep. They were meant to get Essien, failed. Kenyon was there. What did Roman do? He said, I'm going to the best club. That's the best run. It was United. He went there, he took the CEO. You want to shop at Brighton, guys. People are telling me, I'm thinking, who are Brighton? Who are Brighton? City, the reason why they're doing well, they went and bought the guys from Barcelona when they were elite. When Chelsea did well, you shocked at Peter Kenyon. What did Peter Kenyon do? Got the upcoming good manager. Drogba was upcoming. Essien was good. Makelele was top. Robin was fantastic footballer. They got that winning mentality. You guys came in there, bought Brighton, guys. Start signing players like Casadei, Fofana. I was thinking, who's this guy from Norway, Fofana? 35 million. They signed Andre Santos. Watching YouTube clips of this guy, Brazilian under 17. Chelsea fans are signing.
But Hamza, why is Liverpool doing that? Why has Liverpool got a youth squad yet? Now they got a lot of youth players, but then Chelsea don't trust theirs. So is it down to coaching? Is it down to whatever? Like, because they can work it out. I know theirs is pretty much like maybe British core or whatnot, and they probably, but they're doing it. So why can't Chelsea do it?
Because you need the thing is you need an experienced manager. Experience.
Yeah.
Jurgen Klopp has done it. He's won it at the top level. He's done it. He's got experience. Number two, you sign leaders. There's no leadership at Chelsea. There's no leadership. Chilwell's their captain. Reece James their captain. He doesn't even play. Reece James has missed 250 something days. That's I counted. He's missed so many. He missed a minimum every season, 21 games. 21 games, Saida. I've looked at his record, the injury record. He misses. He was given the captaincy. Chilwell's not a captain. Van Dijk is different. You see, there's no leadership. Now, Enzo, they look at each other. Who's the leader? They look at Disasi. Who's Disasi? Disasi came from Monaco.
Almost relegated them.
From Brighton. They look at Caicedo came from Brighton. Who's the leader? Who's the guy that's able to sit down like John Terry, the Rio, to say, yo, this is Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, you must win. We're here to win. Teams are coming to Chelsea disappointed with the draw. If Chelsea beat you, it's a shocker. Like
it's embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing. Yeah, you're right.
Chelsea fans are Chelsea are going to games. They're scared of every single game. Every single game. Leeds, they played Leeds. Leeds should have beaten them.
Struggled there.
It was a second side for Leeds. It was a second side for Leeds who had a lot of injury. And then you look at your Stamford Bridge. There's something called standard. You've got 100 million signings. Caicedo and Enzo 220 million. There's something called respect. There's nothing in that. The best player is a City youngster from the 1 billion project. That says it all. 1 billion project that is a Man City youth player that will sit on Man City's bench is the best player. What does that tell you? It's a joke. Players are taking money, 8-year project, and you can't get rid of them, Saeed. What do? They've got 8-year contracts. How do you get rid of them?
I said that, I just...
How do you get rid of them?
Yeah.
They wanted to replace the academy with buying lots of youngsters that we have no idea what's their names. Bro, some of the kids they bought, they don't have pictures on Google, bro. They just don't.
They just don't. On FIFA, on FIFA when they don't have no pictures of
that. Then they're hoping that a couple of them will bang and they will sell them for like 50 to 100 million. They wanted to replace the youth squad. Like, I had no idea who's this guy, Ogochoko, whatever it is. Like, I didn't hear about this guy. Do you know what I mean? There are a lot of them that I didn't hear the names. They were on loans, or they were like in the Brazilian league and then the Eredivisie.
Yeah.
They just wanted a quick turnover. You know what I mean? When you buy something, hoping that this product is gonna bang, it's gonna go viral, I'm gonna be able to sell him. This is what they did, and it's a terrible mistake. And they put them on 8 years contract. Bro, I'll be done with football by the time these guys still making money at Chelsea. They will be still making money at Chelsea. Listen, I'm gonna say, for the good of football, Guni, apologize. This project has to fail. For the good of football, it has to fail.
Already has failed.
It's failed anyway. Come on, man.
You gave up already.
I mean, bro, what have they shown me? What have they shown me? They got to a cup final and lost to a PL2 team. They lost to. You
don't think Chelsea? I don't think Chelsea can. The problem is, I had this argument earlier. I don't think Chelsea can attract a top manager after this. Like when I mean a top manager, like someone who is gonna risk, he's gonna put their career on line for this.
It depends. I think it depends. I think it depends on what we decide to do this summer, whether we've got the capability to get players out and on top of that spend money on quality players and have the ability to sell the club to a top manager. But I'll be real with you. If I was a top manager, I'd be looking at Chelsea and be like, no, thanks, I'll sit this one out.
Yeah.
Because the manager's never
There's a
going to
lot,
have
man.
any kind of control at the club. They're not. Because the decisions that are going to be made in terms of the players coming in are going to be from the recruitment team. And this philosophy is not going to change of hiring youth consistently, because that's a message that's being sent down by the owners. So what do Chelsea fans do at this point? We're at a stage where we should be protesting. We should be doing walkouts. We should
Boycott.
be doing all of that stuff.
Boycott the stadium.
Boy.
That's what we should be on right now.
No, but Chelsea, to be honest, listen, Chelsea, like I've never seen a big team in my lifetime go that bad. That season that Chelsea finished 10th, they hired Antonio Conte the next season, freaking won the league, the guy, right? Now it's 2 seasons in a row. This is not going to be Antonio Conte situation when they're going to hire Simeone, or they're going to hire Ancelotti, or they're going to hire somebody that's going to come in and win them the league. This is not going to be the same. Some Chelsea fans think that, yeah, we're going to hire a Conte-like manager, comes in and work right away, and we're going to be like, oh, challenge next season. It's not going to happen.
They're overlooking the fact that that team that finished 10th had Diego Costa, had Cesc Fabregas, had Eden Hazard. Yeah,
that was a freak season. That was a freak season.
At Kovacic, you signed Kante, you signed Fabregas,
exactly.
You got Matic, you had Matic at that time. You still had.
No, they didn't have Kante. They didn't have Kante.
No,
That
we
was,
signed him the
He
season.
signed Kante that season.
Season after,
Yeah,
season
season.
after, season
He
after.
came in
And
and he was the
Willian,
first player as Kante.
yeah. Cahill, yeah.
They had a season.
They had a good
David
team.
Luiz. No, they had Courtois at that time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
No, they had a team. bro.
Pedro.
That was
Yeah,
a
they
team.
had a team. Yeah, absolutely. Big up to a couple of super chats here. Big up to Tiang Yanks. Guni seen Fabregas pass to Sherlock. No way he'll settle for Enzo passing. Hamza was a CFC. I'm convinced he knows Chelsea's history. Nah, listen, that's football knowledge, isn't it, man? It's about heritage, isn't it? Heritage. Martin Pedersen says, Hamza, if Man City plays and the referee adds 5 minutes, if the opponent then kicks a ball away after it has been blown or they are down injured, do you expect more additional time?
I don't get additional time. I just get as soon as the whistle goes, then they will blow it for City. I don't trust them.
Yeah. Big up to Sean Pieces. As much as I'm happy where Chelsea are as a groomer, I respect the rant to the cause. That's exactly how I felt during those dark Wenger days. Bro, listen, there's 1.7K in here. We need 1,000 likes, guys. Guys, everybody right now, stop what you're doing. Hit the like button. 1.7K in the building. Make sure you lot are hitting the like button. Listen, I don't know where they go from here. You know, if I look at their next fixtures, Chelsea, they got Newcastle next.
No, we got Arsenal next, then Newcastle. Arsenal away.
Sorry?
I think
that's postponed. That's postponed. So you got Newcastle. That's your next game, and then you got Leicester, and then you've got international break, and then Burnley. So, boy, I don't know. I genuinely don't know, man. They're finished. Season's over anyway. It's finished. It's more than finished anyway. And we move. You know,
I remember that one thing you said about the relegation. Remember one team? Remember that West Ham team that had Michael Carrick? They had Paulo Di Canio, Les Ferdinand, Ben Johnson. Those guys, Trevor Sinclair, Jermaine Defoe. They went down. I remember. They went down.
No.
Chelsea aren't going to go down.
They're not going to go down because there's more shit.
It might be next season. It might be next season.
Bro, my problem with Chelsea is that they won't be able to sell the players. Nobody's buying them.
That's the problem.
And why the player would leave Chelsea on an 8-year contract? Like, what? Like, these guys care about the money. Like, do you think I say or Enzo or anybody's gonna say, "Oh yeah, I'm not even 8-year contract to go sign a 4-year contract on less wages"?
Yeah,
it's not happening. They dig the hole.
It's crazy.
He's gonna have to stay in it.
Yeah. Another game that happened today was Tottenham, man. Absolutely. Oh my days, man. Tottenham, man. Losing, I think, with 15 minutes to go, was it? Or something like that. Yeah. And then they get a 3-1. Massive win for them in the top 4 race. Mo, what are you thinking, man? Heung-min-son scored. Brennan Johnson, man. A lot of people disrespect Brennan Johnson and say he's rubbish, but he's coming clutch. last couple of games. Timo Werner, he's coming. Big win for them. And I was watching the game. I was like, yo, Crystal Palace, maybe something. But
Yeah.
nah,
Eze, man. Did you see the
yeah.
free kick for Eze, bro? What a player.
Oh man, top
What a
player, man.
player, bro.
He's
What a
what a
player, bro.
player.
Yeah,
What a
but
player.
listen, this is all not the players. It's Ange Postecoglou. The guy has balls, bro. He subbed out like he
Yeah.
played. The guy, bro, has big balls. Like he is someone who's gonna go for it. You know what I mean? They went for it. They won the game fair and square. I like this Spurs team, to be honest. Looking from outside, I like this Spurs team. Yes, he's not adapting on all the stuff and who we are, mate, and all the shit. But to be honest, you watch them, you feel like they're playing football. They have a plan. They execute the plan. Like at least when you watch them, they have a plan. Like,
Yeah.
and you can tell right away. Like you're watching the game, there are movements that are from the training ground. It's simple. You know what I mean? It's not like random. Timo Werner missed a 1-on-1 in the first half. He's an atrocious player, to be honest. Yes, he scored the tap in. But again, Spurs, good team, good coach. They had Emerson Real on the right side. Pedro Porro's not there. I think them and Aston Villa are going to fight for top 4. I don't think Man United will get it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I know some Man United fans want to get top 4. Some, they don't want to get top 4 because if they want Ten Hag out. They don't have any excuses for Ten Hag to stay. But I think Spurs deserve to get top 4. And even performance like this, come back and, bro, they scored in the 77th minute, bro. 13 minutes left, you win 3-1 against Crystal Palace. They were, bro, Crystal Palace had everyone behind the ball. Everyone did.
But they took off Eze too early, man. Why did they take off Eze too early? Was he
wanted
injured?
to defend. He wanted to defend more.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. I think he took him off too early, man. Then they stepped back and sat back. You don't offer them that, man.
The Man United inside you is coming out now. It's like, I want top 4. I want top 4. I want to see Champions League.
No, you know what it was, yeah? I think it's more so that Tottenham fans, I wanted them to just be a bit humble. I think Tottenham fans have been talking a lot lately.
Really?
Especially Toby. Yeah, man, Toby on the big 6, man. He's been talking too much, man. Been very, very cocky. Very, very cocky. So I just, not for my sake, not for me. Like, I know we're not getting top 4. I think top 4's done. But just for Tottenham fans, just to, get them a bit kind of like relax yourselves now, yeah? You lost this game, you know what I mean? Make them feel shit. But fair play, man. Listen, Aston Villa as well won as well. We might as well add Aston Villa in there.
Yeah. I forget about Aston Villa. I mean, top 5. Let's say, I think Aston Villa with Emery deserve as well. They deserve a Champions League spot. Like, to be honest.
Yeah, they
Aston
deserve
Villa,
it.
They did really good work this season, to be honest. And I think
3 wins in a row now. 3 wins in a row.
I think, I'm not going to disrespect Villa and Emery and the players they have, Ollie Watkins and these guys. I think they deserve as well. But Spurs don't deserve to be 6 or 7. They just don't, to be honest. But Ange Postecoglou, first season, this is his first season ever coaching in a top 6. At least Emery had experience coaching in a league like the Premier League with Arsenal, with Villarreal before, with Paris Saint-Germain. This guy Ange, bro, never coached in a top league before. Never. Can you imagine this?
Yeah.
And he's playing like this. I
Villa,
think he's
Villa 3 points behind Arsenal. Villa 3 points behind Arsenal.
Yeah. And they're playing each other next week. Villa versus Tottenham.
Whoa, I didn't see that. Oh my God.
Oi.
Title race, Villa. Let's go title race, Villa now.
Title race, Villa.
Wow.
If Arsenal not in why is not Villa not in the title race then? If they're 3 points behind. Listen, I know Sheffield United will lose to Arsenal.
Bro, it's gonna be 4-5-0. You know it. Bro, it's gonna be that.
If anyway, Sheffield United, yeah. Listen, I'm not saying anything crazy, but bro, if Villa, that's crazy, man. Unai Emery, broski, that would be a madness if they won the league. But you know, it is what will hurt them. It's a conference league, man. They got the conference league, bro. That's gonna hurt them, man, because they've lost a lot of big players in Kamara. A couple of players are out for the season, so I don't think they can do both in that regard. Have they got a game in hand? They haven't got a game in hand.
No, they play a game more than everybody else. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, they got a game in hand. Yeah. So it's not really. Yeah. So that
Spurs have a game in hand. But they're 5 points.
Spurs game in hand is against Chelsea. So that's an easy 3 points for them. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Tottenham, sorry to Chelsea, but that's an easy 3 points for Tottenham there. So
Villa a good side back. They've got Ajax in midweek, and then they're playing Tottenham next. So if they're able to beat Tottenham next week, that is the one that will make it. Like if they have to beat Tottenham, I think if they beat Tottenham, but Ange has done a top job. We have to credit Ange. Like the guy just spent. He came there. Papi Soul's been criticized. The other midfielder was being criticized. He's bought Madison, and he's got them playing. And he lost Harry Kane. He's lost Harry Kane. So
look at this Lewis guy. Look at this Lewis guy. He's saying Poch out here, but he's still got the energy for Spurs. He's still saying, "Yo, they will draw at Chelsea. They will draw." Now, fair play, man. Fair play to Lewis there, man. You get me. But now, you know what it is, though. Now, I think for me, listen, they'll probably get it, the positions, and yeah, man, big up to them. I want to discuss Brighton, man. Yo, De Zerbi. We have some conversation about De Zerbi. Can we have some conversations about De Zerbi?
Please.
Like, seriously? Nah, guys. De Zerbi, the hype. Talk to me, guys.
They said this guy.
I like him.
They said this guy was ready to go to some top clubs. This guy is a he's a winner, but he's a diamond in the rough. We just haven't seen it yet. Well, boy, here we are. Fast forward. I said from there, I don't want this guy at Chelsea. Manchester United fans, I'm seeing they want him at Chelsea. Even some of our fan base want him at Chelsea. Not for me, bruv. Absolutely not for me. Although, yes, he's had his injuries. He's had his fair share of injuries, but that's part of the game. You got to deal with the injuries, bro. Those exceptional coaches deal with those injuries and still get their team to perform. He's not shown me. He's not shown me. Over in Italy, yeah, he looked good. Last season done all right with Brighton, but this is the thing: is you need consistency. When you're talking about going into top clubs and competing for trophies, you have to see something special from that manager. I just haven't seen it with De Zerbi.
You know what it is, though? I think for me, yeah, I think he's got good principles. I think he's got good ideas. He's got a good philosophy. But this yo-yo of performances and results, man, I just can't do it at my club. I'm sorry, guys. This idea that you get slapped up 1 week, you then beat another team 1 week. Like, have you noticed him? He's either losing games he's winning games convincingly, or he's losing games convincingly as well. There's no middle ground. Like, he only got a draw last week. I think he got a draw last week. But bro, like, Hamza, like, I know you like him and that, but do you not think the way the results are so conflicting? Like, it's crazy, bro.
I think I used to like him as a manager because I thought because there was links about him gonna be a future City manager. Pep was hyping him up. The thing is with him, he lost Caicedo and lost McAllister. Those are two top midfielder, and I didn't think he didn't recruit majorly. And then he lost Solomon Marsh until the end of the season.
Oh, yeah, that's a big blow.
He's lost Mitoma. I think Billy Gilmore suspended, and he's had a lot of injuries. I think he's limited to amount of players that he's having, and I think he's a top manager. He's got principles of playing good football, but he would have done well if he had been back. The key thing in a football game is you have to have two good midfielders. Caicedo and McAllister are incredible. He lost them, and he didn't get a replacement for them. He didn't get a replacement. He had to use Bill Gilmore as a midfielder. So I think he's a top manager, but I think it's too early for him to go to a top team. I don't think he delivers Premier League or whatever it is, but I think I've seen the way he played last season. I think he's a top man. He's very intelligent. I just think the squad that he's working with is very limited. Now he's playing Roma in midweek. That's going to be a tough game. And then he's got the squad depth. He hasn't got big enough squad depth. I think we're being harsh on...
I think I actually disagree.
Right, 2-0 Valencia. Shit, 2-0 Valencia. Real Madrid. Wow, that's a shock. Damn, man. Luckily, Real Madrid got a little bit of a lead at the top. But as it stands, 2-0 to Valencia. Wow. Okay. Say no more. But yeah, go on, Hamza. You're going to say something. Oh, Mo, you're going to say something.
No, just about the Derby, to be honest with you guys. I think we are judging him the wrong way, in my opinion. He is making players look better than what they actually are. And now we're judging his results based on the quality that we think these players have. I actually believe that if this guy goes to a top club, work with better players, his system will prevail. His system will look even better. He will get results. The problem is he's like Pep. He relies on attack leaving defenders one-on-one all the time, but he doesn't have the quality to defend. Like, you watch his chances today, like he created chance. I watched the highlights. The position, he had all the position. The problem is at the end, he gets hit on the counter attack. He's playing with, like, I'm sorry, Billy Gilmore's and Adam Webster. I think Van Heeke was playing in the middle today.
In midfield.
Like,
yeah,
that's
midfield.
what I'm talking about. Like, we have to judge him when he has good players, because you cannot tell me that with these guys he can win in the Premier League games. He gets hit on the counter. His players aren't good enough. He makes players look better than when they actually are. So give him top defenders, give him top midfield, and you'll see some of these players. If Pep Guardiola takes him, he wouldn't even start them.
Lallana, 35 years old.
Like,
Lallana.
come on. Are we talking about, like, I get what people say, he's up and down in results.
Yeah.
And it's very clear, by the way, from the board and the direction, that they don't give a shit. They just want to entertain. He said it. We're just here to entertain. We're here to play good football. He isn't pragmatic at all. He doesn't tighten games. Even if he's 1-0 up, 2-0 up, he still goes full guns blazing, trying to attack again. That's someone who doesn't care about the results. He just doesn't. And the club are happy with him. They know he's going to leave. They know that if a player looks good, the player is going to be sold, like every season we know from Brighton. And I think it's just, for him, he needs to have better players. That system he plays, as Boateng said, in the podcast it's very complicated, that it requires higher technicalities, and he doesn't have them. He's making players look very, very good. I actually think he deserves to go higher. Like, he deserves to have Aston Villa squad, or Spurs, or Arsenal, or Man City. But they might not take him because it's too much risk. But I believe he's a very good manager. He's a very, very good manager with a lot of details. And you watch him and you see the style, you see how he wants to play.
He lost Enciso.
Absolutely.
Enciso's work was doing very well.
Yeah, he just came back today. Exactly. And apparently, talking about De Zerbi, the Manchester Evening News are reporting today that Man United are looking at De Zerbi as potentially the next manager to take over. So it ain't easy. Man.
It's very good for you. I think the fans have to be patient. If you get De Zerbi, and he gets, now for the first time of his life, he'll get recruitment right defender for the system, the right backs, the right defensive midfielder. I think he will make it happen. Watch De Zerbi last season versus De Zerbi this season. As Hamza said, he lost his players, and they told him, this is what you get. This is what you have. Remember, he signed Mahmoud Dawood, and he disappeared. I know that he's gone back. He's gone back alone. He's gone alone. So. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's not good enough for the system or something. I think if he goes to Man United, I think it's the right sign of rebuild. Is he the one who's going to win trophies? I don't know. But he's the one to take the youngsters to the next level. I think he improves Maino. I think he plays very well with someone like Lisandro Martinez. Diego Dallo is good for him. I think he needs recruitment. And I think his system, but people need to be patient with him. You aren't going to just win from the first minute.
He lost Adingra Aleba during AFCON as well. So he was working on
Okay, I see you. Big up to Blaze. He says, always supporting the channel. Mo Caicedo signed a massive contract extension before Chelsea got him. AC and Bayern have made interest in Mudryk and Badiashile. These players can be sold. They can be sold. We just have
Chelsea
to
are the kings of this, though. Chelsea are the kings of selling players.
Exactly. Morton says, Hamza 21/03/2023. Did you play against Brighton? Referee adds 4 minutes. A Kanji goal in the 95th minute.
Exposed.
That's crazy.
Exposed.
This guy had to go and research that. No one remembered it. Listen, how did you find that stats? Like, no one remembered this.
Yeah. Okay. Before we go, I wanted to discuss the Manchester derby quickly since Hamza is here. Hamza, talk to me, man. I don't know if you seen the preview outside the Etihad with Big Steve. You know what I mean? He was taking a piss. He said, "No mercy." What's your message to my United fans tomorrow at 3:30? What's your message?
My message is, first, I'll pray that Fergie turns up again. That's the first thing I need. I need Fergie there. I need again Fergie to be there, because it's so funny that the TV cameras have him like on site, sitting there watching the game. And I think this is the first derby. We have to be very, very careful tomorrow. Very careful. Like, we have to be because I've watched United when I was close to winning the league. And I was celebrating halftime, and Pogba scored those goals that hurt me. So this derby is a big derby. We have to respect United. I know you're weak, but we have to respect United no matter what. Like, I know I hate I dislike them, whatever it is. We can't take you lightly. We've got things on our side, the manager. And I want this manager to stay. There's things I've seen from this manager, Ten Hag, that makes me believe as a rival that I need this guy to stay, because I see that he doesn't have the connection with the players. I can see that. And when it's going against
half of them.
This is that
He's
part.
bought half of them.
Yeah. This is that part that I like him about that. Like, he doesn't have the connection with the players. He doesn't seem to motivate them. When going gets tough in Etihad, I cannot see this guy getting involved in the game. I can't see him telling the players, being passionate. I don't see him doing that. And the players, I think they just come there and they play. And I think there's a lack of, I just think that he hasn't got the players on board and he's not good enough. I don't believe, I'm right, 100%. He's not good enough for your club. He's not good enough. But I love the camp of United fans loving it. Some want him in. The ones that want him in, I love it, because I know if they keep him in, this guy is not that elite. He's been found out now. He's been found out. He's only there on technicality of people saying we're tired of sacking managers. You know, that's the only reason he's there. So tomorrow, I think he'll come to the game. United are going to the game divided. The manager's not united with the players. The players are going to go there. I think that tonight, the players are scared. Only except of the likes of Kobe Minor. Because I can see Kobe Minor plays for the badge. I see the boy, he does it. And I respect the boy. He's so good for his age. He runs around. He wants to play. But the rest is criticism. It's criticism. Like, they don't seem to be there. Some of them are just having yo-yo. So unpredictable. You don't know what United you're getting. So tomorrow, I believe your players are coming there scared. Scared. And City need to take advantage, because United fans are scared. The manager will definitely be scared, because last time he came there, he got beaten 6. We hit 6 on him. And United fans still backed him. And then a rival backed him. They thumped him 7. They still backed him. So tomorrow, we have to absolutely beat them. And I think City will take advantage, because they've seen how United are playing. Okay, you got your Luton away win, whatever it is. But your wins have been jammy. They've not been like you've not been a proper good side. You've just got those wins for the sake of results, ticking that box. And I could see that last season we said that, listen, you only finished there because other teams are weak. Newcastle shouldn't be there. We knew. Man United shouldn't be there. Liverpool were bad. Chelsea were bad. These teams are bad. That's why you were there. But this season, it's exposed you. It's exposed you. So tomorrow, I think City will come there with the belief like, now Liverpool have won. Perfect. Liverpool have won. We have to win.
What's your top 6 record like?
Absolutely. We've been beating. We our top 3 against Tottenham, we drew. Against Villa, we
They've only got one win, and that was United, to be fair. It's one win, and that was against United. So listen, I've heard your passionate, you know what I'm saying, talk. Listen, Ten Hag, this is where you make your money. This is where you earn your money. Just don't get embarrassed. You know what I mean? Make it a fight of it. Make it a competitive match. You know what I mean? And we'll see who wins. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for at least for us to show that we care, that we're trying to battle, we're trying to stay competitive. You know what I mean? We know Man City are the favourites for this game. But if you can't show a bit of tactical nous in this game, then, brother...
What's the respectful result for you?
Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Come on. Say, what is like you're going to walk out of the game saying...
A 3-0.
Right.
A 3-0. 3-0.
No, you're joking.
2-3-0.
No,
2-3-0.
To who?
You aren't serious. Hold on. You aren't serious.
2-3-0. 2-3-0.
To City?
Yeah, of course, for City.
Oh, just making sure. No, just making sure.
No more than 3. Yeah.
You guys are
That
serious.
no more than 3. No more than 3.
You think losing 3-0 to Man City
Embarrassing.
are your
It's
rivals
never
is all
justified,
right?
by the way. It's never justifiable. It's not right. No, hold on a minute. It's not right. But when you put it into context with what we've had before, are you kidding me? We've had 3-0, 7-0, 4-0, 6-3. Bro, do I need to continue? Have you watched us?
Yeah,
We've been
but
battered
not
from pillar
3-0.
to post.
I don't think
Bro,
3-0. If
okay, 2,
if
3-0. Does it
Brentford,
make a
I'm sorry,
difference? One more goal.
Said, calm down, Said, calm down.
Mm.
If Brentford can go there and defend, if other teams can go there and
Chelsea.
defend,
Ah.
do not tell me that you
Mm.
cannot go there and defend.
That's why I said, though. That's why I said if Ten Hag has to come with a set of tactics to contain Man City and also have an element of something going forward, he has to come in. He can't just say from the first minute I'm sitting back. He has to show respect, but have a game plan. There must be a game plan. He has to have a game plan. He is meant to be a well-renowned coach. And you know what's the biggest thing he said? He said as well, I can compete with Guardiola and Klopp. I've beaten them before. Did you know his comments in last month? Why are you laughing for?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? He said it, though.
I know he
So
said that.
you must. But is anyone
But
think
how
that United-
embarrassing it will be if Man United get a draw.
Oh,
No.
How
there you go.
embarrassing it will be if Man
The
United
worst
go to
comes
the
up.
Etihad
love
and
it.
get a draw.
I think I think the thing that's helped us is the Liverpool win today. I think United, if they get a draw, it's massive for them. It's massive.
No.
It's
This is not no. It's massive for you.
For-
You
for us,
aren't doing this. No. See the difference. It's not for United. It's an embarrassing result for you. It's not massive for them. They get a draw. It's not going to make a difference for them. It's going to make a difference for you. You're
Yep.
the one who's going to be embarrassed, bro.
But then helping Liverpool is fucking. It's like it's like asking who to rob your house, man. We don't want Liverpool or Man City to rob our house.
Said,
You know what I
some
mean?
of the Liverpool fans are supporting you tomorrow. I'm shocked.
Everyone
Some
is,
Liverpool fans are supporting United tomorrow.
I know, it's crazy.
Many
title race.
Liverpool fans are telling me, "Come on, United tomorrow. We're proper red." That's an embarrassing thing tomorrow.
Listen, we
Give
need to
us a
wrap up this show, man. Yeah, listen, I need to wrap up this show because we can't be doing this, man. Listen, people, let me just check a couple of super chats. Big up to Sheik says, bigger game for City than us, to be fair. Don't fumble. Respect United. Who's this imposter? Hamza, is that you? Guys, still 1.4K in the building. Have we hit 1,000 likes? I'll be very disappointed, guys, if we've not hit 1,000 likes. 622. Come on, guys. Come on. We've seen Guni rant. We've seen Hamza take the piss out of Liverpool. We've seen Mo. Like, come on, guys. We've given you an amazing, amazing show. Please like the video. We're going to be redirected to Mo. He's going to be live literally right after this. So make sure you don't go anywhere. But before we do that, before he explains it, Hamza, thank you for coming on. Big up to you, bro. Love for coming on, man. Good luck tomorrow. But no, actually, not good luck tomorrow. But big up to you. Yeah, shush. Guli, what are you saying? We got the content. Let me know the content. Send me the link. Is it out now? Yeah.
Yeah, the video is already out. I'm gonna send you the link right now.
Send me the link so I can put it in the chat.
But people, make sure you go and check that out. I'm actually trying to get some kind of routine into the channel again. I can't hide anymore, so I'm back. But yeah, man, you Saeed, there's the link there. I sent it in the private chat.
Yeah. Big up, man. Make sure you check out people. Make sure you get the numbers up on that show. But big up, man. Make sure you follow up Guli, Man Loves Football. Mo, what's on the agenda? On Mo Footy agenda?
We're gonna have a quick chat, debate about the game with Ziad, Jacob, and Michael. We'll talk about Liverpool, talk about the title race. Just come and check us out, people. Just released a video about Liverpool earlier. So just give us a like. If you want, subscribe to the channel. Thanks, Said, for having me. Absolutely. This is a great show.
Come on, bro.
Great show, to be honest. Enjoyed that. Massive.
Yeah. Big up, man. Always. Big up to Dan. Dan couldn't make it and Babs couldn't make it. So apologies on that one, people. But listen, tomorrow, the watch along. Be there. 2 p.m. Manchester Derby. Inshallah.
Southgate out.
Ten Hag out. Yeah. gonna be long.